Okay, now we're going to start singing Sanctus. This is for Bella Voce, so please take out your Sanctus music. Okay, everybody, Sanctus. Let's start right at square 7 in your music. Measure 7. This word is Sanctus. Repeat after me.
Sanctus.
No, not Sanctus. Thanks for doing that. That's a great example of what not to do. Sanctus. Everybody say that for me.
Sanctus.
Now say it the wrong way.
Sanctus.
Now say it the right way.
Sanctus.
So that's how we're going to say that word. The next word that you see is in measure 11. It's the last measure at the bottom of the first page. And that word is Deus. Say that for me. Go.
Deus.
Now notice I did not say Deus. Okay? It's Deus. Deus. Say that for me. Go.
Deus.
Very good. So Sanctus Deus. Now turn the page. At the very top of the next page, that's measure 12, we have a word called Sabaoth. Now, I know that we talked about this already yesterday. Remember, our recording didn't work, okay? So, who can tell me, if you go to church, this word looks like a very particular churchy word. What is it, Alan? Sabbath, okay? So this is Latin for Sabbath. Sabaoth. Everybody say Sabaoth.
Sabaoth.
Okay? And the word Sabaoth has an H at the end, right? I want you to mark that H out. Just scribble it out because I don't want it to confuse you. We only want Sabaoth and make that T sound at the end. So scratch that H out for me right there in measure 12, okay? Scratch that H out. Okay. And then you will recognize all of the rest of the words because they repeat. Okay, so we have Sanctus, Deus, Sabaoth. Say that for me.
Sanctus Deus Sabaoth.
Excellent job. Now let's all turn to measure 7. Sit up in position 2. Scoot your tushies to the fronts of your seats. Give me beautiful straight backs. Hold that music up. Your part sounds like this. Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus. Do that for me. 1, 2, 3. Ready and breathe.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
Here's the next part. Deus Sabaoth. Go.
Deus Sabaoth.
Now, altos, I want you to look at measure 13. What is interesting about your part at measure 13? Okay, so at the beginning we just had soprano singing, right? It says part 1 right there, so that was the soprano part. Sanctus, 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 Deus Sabaoth. And then we get to measure 13 and the altos come in. What's interesting about your part? It's the same as that soprano part, isn't it? Ding, ding, ding. It's the same as the soprano part. So the sopranos will sing their part at the beginning and you're listening. And then you get to measure 13, and then, oh, you get to sing what the sopranos just sang. Congratulations, altos. You get the melody for once, okay? So let's have everybody, everybody, sopranos and altos at measure 7. We're all going to sing it together, okay? 1, 2, 3, everybody, measure 7.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
Rest, rest.
Deus Sabaoth.
Altos, keep going.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
Rest, rest.
Deus Sabaoth.
Excellent job. Let's do that one more time. Stand up with me. Everybody starts at measure 7. And then, friends, you're going to rest when we get to measure 13. I promise I'm about to get to your part. You with me? Measure 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? Big breath.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
Rest, rest.
Deus Sabaoth.
Altos, keep going.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
Rest, rest.
Deus
the beginning of your measure that looks like this. Do you see that at the beginning of measure 13? It's a rest. Exactamundo. It is a quarter rest. It is a quarter rest. And on rests are periods of silence. Okay? So a note is a period of singing. A rest is a period of silence. So at measure 13, measure 14, measure 15, you have a quarter rest at the beginning of every single one of those measures. So I want you to take your pencil and I want you to circle all of those quarter rests. Circle them real good. Okay? Measures 13, 14, and 15. Sopranos, circle those quarter rests. Okay? And a quarter rest, how many beats do you think that receives? Raise your hand if you know. How many, Julia? One. How many beats does a quarter note get? Raise your hand if you know. Alyssa? One. Quarter rest, quarter note, they're named the same, they're worded the same. Okay? They're kind of like being in the same family, right? Like you have like the same last name as your siblings, right? Because you're in the same family. That works the same way here. Okay, so measure 13. Everybody with me? Sopranos, it's your turn. So you have a rest at the beginning of 13. It's rest.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
Start at measure 13 with me, please. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ready and rest.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
Excellent. Do that one more time. One more time, and then we're going to learn the rest of it. Okay? Measure 13 sounds like this. Ready and
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
good. Now look at measure 16. Here's the second half of measure 16.
Sanctus Deus Sabaoth.
Now here's what's interesting. Your part right here is lower than the alto part. It's the opposite of what you usually expect, right? You always think those altos are going to be on the bottom and sopranos are going to be above them. But in this instance, it's not. We are doing something called cross voicing, which means you flip the script and you're singing the opposite of what you normally do. So right here, you're going to cross underneath the altos. The altos are going to cross above you. You're going to have cross voicing right there. Okay, it can be kind of confusing, so I really want you to know ahead of time your part is supposed to be lower than theirs, okay? All right, so let's do that again, sopranos. Let's start it. I'm going to play for you again at 16, measure 16, 17, and 18. I want you to listen to it, okay? It sounds like this.
Sanctus Deus Sabaoth.
Sing that for me, and 1.
Sanctus Deus Sabaoth.
Excellent job. Do that one more time. Sanctus, right there at measure 16, and 1.
Sanctus Deus
song is actually has two notes. It goes here, and then here. And the only word that you see below them is this. Okay, that shows you that I have song, okay? Song, and then my tus is here. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so make sure that that's only Sanctus. Now sing that with me again, ladies. One more time. 15, ready, and go.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Deus Sabaoth.
Excellent job. Everybody stand up. We're going to go from the beginning. We're going to try to put these two sections together. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Try that again. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Woo!